go ahead and check out MaddenCoinRetail.com for safe, reliable, and cheap Madden mobile coins. Go ahead and use my promo code WATT for 10% off your order.
So I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I'm feeling amazing.
And I am back. I know I took about 2 months off. It was just, Madden was so dead, honestly, and I just didn't want to put out content that sucked. I don't know how long I'll be able to do YouTube. Just with school being be coming up soon, like in a month and a half. I'm gonna try to put videos pretty often, but I'm not sure how, how long or how many videos a week I'm able to do. So when school comes around, I'll definitely put out a video like that. But for now, I am back with Madden videos. Today is a little bit of a different one for my channel. With Madden 18 about a month and a half away, I'm gonna start doing prediction videos for elite overalls. For each year, or for each position, sorry, not for each year, for each position. Today is the quarterbacks, so I'm going to go ahead and show you my predictions for the elite quarterbacks next year. Alright guys, so I'm going to go to my gallery and show you who I got. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, so first off, I have Andrew Luck. He was an 85 this year, and I predict that he will be an 85 once again next year. He was ranked in the top 100 players. He was number 51. He threw for 4,240 yards, and he had 30 touchdowns this year. And like I said, he was an 85 this year. I think he'll stay the same. He had a horrible offensive line, and I think that he will definitely improve next year. So that's why I have him at 85. And these are by lowest ratings, so you'll see it works its way up. Next up, I have Cam Newton. He obviously didn't have anywhere near the season MVP season that he had last year. But I do believe that he will still get an elite card just because he didn't have a horrible year. He was ranked 44th in the top 100. He had 3,509 passing yards, 19 passing touchdowns. He also had 359 rushing touchdowns and 5 rushing touchdowns as well. I think he'll stay with an elite card. I don't know if I agree with him having an elite card still, but he will have one next year. And by the way, the ones on the right are custom cards I made. Just letting you guys know. Alright, so next up we have Drew Brees. Now, I think he will see an increase. I don't know how he has an 85 in the first place. To me, this is the most consistent quarterback in the NFL. This is a guy you know who's going to put up 4,500 plus yards every single year. This year, he was ranked top 16. He was the number 16 quarterback in the NFL. Or number 16 in the top 100 players, not quarterbacks. He had 5,208 passing yards and 37 touchdowns. The guy's an animal. I think he's the only quarterback on this list to reach 5,000 yards. I think he's the only quarterback in the league to do that. So there's no way this guy doesn't get an elite. And I think he does get an upgrade to an 86 overall card. Next up, we have Ben Roethlisberger. I think that he will get a 1 point decrease. I think he will have an 86 overall card this year. Just because he didn't have as good of a year. He only had he was ranked number 22 on the top 100. He only had 3,819 passing yards and only 29 touchdowns. And I think that's on caliber for an 86 overall card. Once again, I still think Drew Brees should get a huge upgrade, probably to about an 87. But I think they'll give him an 86. That's why I have him, and now I have Ben Roethlisberger there as well. By the way, his name is extremely hard to put on cards, as you can see. I used a little bit of a bigger font for for the cards as well. I don't know why. I did it. So, anyways, next up we have Derek Carr. I believe that he will get an 86 overall league card. He had about the same numbers as Roethlisberger, and he just plays so great for the Raiders. Really, just now. Signing that huge $25 million per year contract, making him the most paid most paid player in the NFL. Sorry, he was ranked number 11 in the top 100. He had 3,937 passing yards, and along with 28 touchdowns. Like I said, that's right on par with Big Ben. He actually had more passing yards, a little over 100 more, and 1 less touchdown. So I 100% think he will get an 86 elite card. It's about time we get an elite Derek Carr card. Derek Carr card. That's awesome. Yeah, so I definitely think we'll see a definitely a bump. Maybe he gets 85 just from the 79, because I do know EA does not like to give people that huge bump, but you never know. So here we go with our next one right here. And that is the MVP. So we go from that 86 to 88 jump right here. I 100% think that he will get that bump. If you look at Cam Newton last year, he received an 88 elite card from a gold, so I 100% see the same thing with Matt Ryan. Obviously, he was the MVP of the league. He was ranked number 10 in the top 100 players of the year. He had 4,944 passing yards, along with 38 touchdowns. That's just an awesome improvement from the year before. And of course, Julio Jones had a huge part of that, but he did play great. Matt Ryan did, and MVP definitely can get a high elite card. I can see anywhere from 87 to 88. Definitely not 89. So 89. Next up, we got Aaron Rodgers. I think he'll stay the same. I think he'll have that 89 card once again. Just, it's tough to eclipse an 89. I don't think they're gonna give him a 90 overall. Just because I don't think they can. I don't see how they can because of the next quarterback on our list. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Who knows? So, anyways, Aaron Rodgers ranked number 6 in the top 100. He had 4,428 passing yards and 40 touchdowns, which was the most in the NFL this year. So I definitely can see him getting an 89 elite card. He will not drop an overall. I think he'll stay the same for sure. And lastly, we have Tom Brady. I guess the GOAT. Now after that huge Super Bowl comeback performance, I believe that he will get a 91 overall card. Now, before I get hate for this, if you look at the people that got 91 overalls were Gronk, who's on the cover, right? And Brady's going to be on the cover next year. So I believe that they will give him the highest elite card in the game. I believe Von Miller also has a 91 overall. And he was also on the cover this year, so I 100% think that they will give it to a 91 overall Tom Brady. I mean, the guy was ranked number 1 in the top 100. He had 3,554 passing yards and 28 touchdowns. You gotta remember, he didn't play the first 4 games. So literally, he had the same amount of passing touchdowns as Derek Carr, and he played 4 games less, and he also only had about, he had more passing yards than Cam Newton. And he played 4 less games, like I said, once again. So that's honestly crazy. The guy's an absolute beast. Probably the best player of all time. And that's why I can definitely see him getting a 91 overall. If they do it the same way they did this year, they're definitely going to give him, I think, the highest overall in the game just because he's on the cover. And also just because who he is and what he did this year, which is absolutely crazy. So anyways, guys, this is my quarterback elite predictions for Madden Mobile and my Madden Ultimate Team. I truly believe that these are 100% accurate. I could see maybe Dak Prescott getting elite. I just think because he's a rookie, they'll definitely give him. He's a silver card this year. I think they'll only give him about like an 80. They'll give him like an 84 card or something like that. It'll be high gold. It'll go for a ton at the beginning of Madden. Because those Cowboy fans are crazy about their players. I remember 77 overall Zeke went for like 25K this year, beating of Madden. So, anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this. If you do want to see more videos like this, I'm gonna be trying to put these out every other day. Like I said, I'm trying to upload more frequently. I'm gonna start doing more of my Johnny Manziel Road to Glory, because that is kind of fun still, and not good that I took a little break. Now, hopefully, people will get back into it. And I just really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm actually filming this on June 28th, and I believe that the whole 4th of July promo came out on mobile today. So I might make a video on that. And I'll definitely I'm gonna make a video on season score. So anyways, guys.